Hey guys, it's Nay back again with another PLK Project Life process video. I did use some of the TSK this time around for my Project Life layout. I've actually made a decision that I am not going to do 12 by 12s. And even though I still get the TSK, I'm just going to use it within my Project Life layouts. I think that's just going to be a lot easier for me to manage as opposed to doing two different styles of scrapbooking, and hopefully it'll give me the inspiration to get in and get more layouts done for you guys. So here I am just doing the week card. Once again, I was so in love with those Bella Rouge acetate alphas. They're awesome. And I was in love with this XOXO paper. I needed to use that somewhere. So why not the title card? And then I sort of stuck with a whole grey, black and white theme with a hint of gold and a little touch of pink, just a little bit, because I can't not have a layout without pink on it. This week was the week before Christmas, and we actually went down to Sydney for Josh's work's Christmas party, so they actually paid for our trip down to Sydney and our accommodation, and also a 4-hour cruise on Sydney Harbour, which was amazing. It was on a pirate ship, as Josh likes to call it, and you can see there it was actually the ship called Soren Larsen. And that was just a really nice photo that I took up in the air flying down to Sydney. I am really not a fan of flying anymore. After living in a foreign country and travelling all the time, I like international flights, but domestic flights I just can't handle. And you've probably heard me say that before, but that's it. So I needed to capture that kind of thing in my Project Life, and it's amazing how beautiful it is up above the clouds, but it's still completely terrifying. So here in this layout, I decided to pull in a few more bits and pieces that aren't from the kit, like those, what were they? October Afternoon, are they? Alphas, the double pack with the large alpha and the little tiles on the back of them. We still have them in store on the Scrappery website, so go and check that out if you want some. We have a whole range of different colours. And I realised I hadn't done this for a while. Journaling strips and layering on the card, and it seemed to be a thing that I did for a long time in Project Life, so I'm sort of reliving my past and coming back with a few journaling strips because I really liked that pattern paper, but I couldn't journal anything on it because it was already scripted on top of it. That was the pattern, so had to come in with those word strips, and I'm not a fan of that card, but it's there. It's there. And I also dug into the rub-ons. I am not a rub-on person at all, but I really loved these rub-ons. And I just needed to show you how they sort of worked with this kit. I stuffed up this completely. I put that date on there and it was the complete wrong date. So I just got one of those gold and white stickers from our first ever BPK Gloria and stuck it on the top. I have a hoard of those stickers, so you'll see them coming up in the future. I don't remember putting that label on there for the life of me. I don't remember that at all. One other thing you may also notice in my Project Life or any kind of scrapbooking, nothing is ever completely straight. I've just looked at some stickers and those rub-ons, that whole lip card was completely not straight. And you know what? I don't care. It's documented, it's pretty, it's on there. Who cares if it's not straight? I know there's some of you out there that go, me, I care. That's great. You can care, but I'm going to rock your OCD straightness with my not so straight positioning of things. So here I dug into more of the PLK and brought out a few cards, and also some more of the patterned paper XOXO, which I adore. And these are just, like I said, they're all photos of Sydney. I feel that especially when I'm going back and catching up on Project Life, a lot of my layouts now are not so much the everyday. It's like the one big event that happened that week. And that's fine. I mean, there's a lot of pictures from this week that I wanted to from this event, sorry, that I wanted to document, and I'm okay with just making that week about that because that's really all it was about. That's all we sort of really did. There, that tag is absolutely crooked. You would think with those lines on the card I'd be able to get them straight, but I didn't. But yeah, I sort of wanted to make that card a filler card, so I wanted to include one of the tags. So I played around with the tags and got that in there, on there. Love you. All my layouts are about love. Oh dear. There was more of the rub-ons there, and I'm loving this sticker sheet. I'm just loving this whole kit really. It's a great combination of the soft and the real bold colours. The ephemera pack, I found that I was shuffling through a lot. I think it's, once again, thanks to Adele. Thank you for getting me to use more of my embellishments on these layouts. It's great. I don't know what else to say. It makes the process a lot more enjoyable, adding these embellishments and just making things pretty. And even though you may not be in love with one or two of the cards that you make in every layout, they still work together to create a whole, and that's what I'm all about, is working on a week as a whole layout and not individual cards, so that it tells a story and goes through the week. And I love, oh my gosh, I am so in love with that pink heart with gold polka dots. Oh, I could have like 50 of those and still run out. They're just amazing. Now, Josh really loved this trip. It was his first time in Sydney ever, and it was his first time sort of sailing on Sydney Harbour. I've been a few times before. I went heaps when I was a kid because of medical reasons, and then I also have been recently, maybe about 5 years ago, if you call that recent, and I climbed Sydney Harbour Bridge and all that. So, you know, I know Sydney a little bit, not well enough to sort of get around there, but I knew it well enough. I should have actually put something in here about the Lint Cafe siege, because we were there the day that it happened, and we were actually leaving Sydney the morning it happened, and our hotel room was actually the next street in front of the Lint Cafe. So I should have wrote something in about that, and I totally didn't. Instead, I just wrote how much I love my pirate man. But yeah, that was a really real experience for us. It was quite shocking, as it was for a lot of people. But just to be that close and to not realise until you're out of it and at the airport and you realise what was actually going on, how close you were to all the chaos that was unfolding for a few days afterwards. And that is the layout, guys. I hope you enjoyed that process video. I hope it gave you inspiration to incorporate all 3 kits into your project life. You don't have to use the kit specifically for what the kits are made for. That's the message I'm trying to get across to you guys today. You can use them all for project life. You can use them all for, you know, traditional scrapbooking. Go crazy, mix and match your kits. They are great, and thank you so much for watching. Check us out on the blog, and I will see you next time. Love you all, guys. Bye!